I saw great economic crisis coming again. There for a while, here I haven't seen this in a while, of an economic 1930s style crash on steroids. All I've seen was this blessing. But the Lord brought the blessing in with the crash again. And as I was driving around, I could see, the Lord said, what you see is poor now. There will be no middle class. In the days ahead, there will be no middle class. There will be poor, and there'll be extreme poor, and then there'll be rich. He said, what you see right now, as you see what you consider the people who work at McDonald's, Taco Bell employees, maybe making a little bit above minimum wage, would be considered the middle class in the days ahead. And what we consider poor, will be so poor that I saw what I can only describe is poverty like I've never seen before in America. As I was driving around, I was having an open-eyed vision, and I was actually seeing the way it was in future time, in real time, driving around. And I can tell you, I've never done this before. I could see tent cities of what you would say homeless people walking around. Like when you go to LA and you see homeless street like Skid Row, this was everywhere. And I can tell you, I saw the housing crisis coming again, with people not being able to pay their mortgages by not just by a couple hundred people. I'm talking thousands upon thousands of people not being able to pay their mortgages or their car loans. And there was foreclosure everywhere, to the point where I was wondering who was not foreclosing on their houses. Like I said, there was no middle class. There was poor, and there was extreme poor, and then there was a rich. But there was a Robin Hood mentality that I saw, that there was such a hatred towards the rich, and what I saw in rich neighborhoods, that they had security, armed security around their houses and around their property at all times, because the people would loot them and steal from them. And there was certain streets that we were driving down that I knew that the Lord showed me in the future that it would not be safe for women to go on those streets. To the point where right now there's malls there. There's nice restaurants there. And the Lord showed me that there would be times in the future that you could not be a woman and go down these streets at night at all. As I drove around, he said to me, "Whoa, America, I have favored you above all other nations with prosperity. I have held you in my hand. I have held you in my hand." It was the way that the blessing was on America, the favor and the blessing that has been on our nation. And I saw, as I was driving around, a shaking of finances beyond anything I've ever seen before again.